So I've been seeing a small rumor floating around in the comment section, and quite honestly, I don't really know how it started. I'm assuming it's people that are probably new to the channel, maybe. But you may notice that some of my characters in Terraria are usually called either Robert or Charles, not James. And people want to know why. Is my name actually James? I say it at the start of every video, but is that some kind of inside joke? Yeah. Yeah, my name is actually James. If you're wondering why Robert or Charles, it's because my full name is James Robert Charles Bennett. It's a very long and very posh sounding English name, and I add the Robert or the Charles because otherwise my playlist is 15 characters that all look like the cloth of year, and they're all called James. So I need a little bit of a little bit of separation, and that's why I do it. Welcome back to Featherworthy. Hopefully you're all doing well. Today's episode will be probably a bit of a short one. I'm going to take it nice and chilled today. You may have noticed, but I've been really ramping up the content over the past 2-3 weeks, and I'm loving it. I really am. But I also need to say to myself, James, chill, relax. And this is how good I am at relaxing. This morning I went out for my morning coffee. It's basically my ritual in the morning. Get up, go out. It takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to go get a cup of coffee where I live because I have to walk it. I don't know why my voice went then. That's part of the reason I need to chill. Voice breaks. But yeah, so I went for my walk. Look at that. Quiet neighborhood. Is that because we've just entered a graveyard? Ooh. Is that a new achievement? I think that's new. I don't think that was in 1.4. Anyway, I'm getting off topic and I can't remember. Let me try salvage this conversation. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this is how good I am at chilling. So I went out, I got my cup of coffee this morning, and I was like, all right, when you get back in, have a shower and spend a couple of hours relaxing. You know, just do what you want to do. And after about 10 minutes of playing Overwatch, I was just like, oh, do you know what I should do? I should play mobile Terraria. 4 hours later, all I've done today is just play Terraria. So even when I'm chilling, I'm just like, it's a great game. It's not even, it's not me playing it so that anybody will even watch it either. I just really like mobile Terraria, and it's my new obsession. So we're in the dungeon to kickstart today's episode, mainly because I want to get the ectoplasm to kind of finish the Spectre set. I saw a lot of you were pretty happy that I actually built it. I'm glad that you like it, because I kind of did it on the basis of one comment. And it's weird as well, because a lot of people actually really like the Spectre staff, and they felt a little upset that I badmouthed it. Really? You really like this? I'm surprised. That's all I can say. I don't know. It's out of all of the dungeon weapons, and thank you lot for reminding me of the magnet sphere, because the magnet sphere is baller. This one, you've got to admit it, is average, right? All of those little special effects that are popping up, that's the armor. It's not the weapon. Without that, I would be like, subclass weapon, right? With all the extra stuff, yeah, it's pretty decent, but pretty decent ain't good enough. Not around here. So yeah, I'm gonna chill today. I'm pretty excited about it. Probably gonna have some dinner after this, and probably play Among Us, since I've had a small break from it, kind of unintentionally. I feel like people are just playing it less, but I think it kind of works out well in the long run, because I think it's, you don't want to overplay a game like that. Ooh, so I just got a black belt. All right, so that now means we have everything for the Master Ninja gear, other than all the climbing stuff that I basically threw away to make froggy legs. Oh, look at that, the magnet sphere as well. All right, run an absolute roll now. Okay, everything's coming up. This is great. Let me try this out. Oh god, I haven't used it in ages. All right, so I think what we'll do now then is, since I've got a weapon and I also have the ectoplasm that we need for the second set. Actually, no, wait. I'm going to come back and do a little bit more. I want just a little bit more ectoplasm, because I'm going to make the wings as well. But the plan is we are going to lean hard into those spooky vibes and actually do the pumpkin moon today. Now, I was having a little look at some of the items that it drops, and quite honestly, I'm not really too bothered about any of them. You know, I don't feel like we need any for the run, but I do want to do it just because it's going to be a lot of fun. Also, I mentioned watching Midsommar the other day, the horror movie from the creator of Hereditary, and I had a lot of comments that were just like, how do you watch that? That film freaks me out, or whatever. So, and I don't know why, maybe it's because, right, maybe it's because when I was a kid, I would watch Nightmare Before Christmas on repeat, and I was probably about 5 years old. So I think I became pretty immune to horror movies, because I don't think I've ever seen a horror movie that's ever made me jump. And that's the truth of it. I'm not trying to be special, I'm just being honest. I don't know why, it's just one of those people, just doesn't affect me. I think it's because I can separate reality from the fear. So when it comes to me in horror movies, when a horror movie has to be really good for me to like it, because the jumps don't work, so I have to rely on the story when I watch, which is a little bit boring, but it's kind of true. But I do really like horror movies. If me and Court are going to watch a film, and it's like a special occasion, it's always a horror movie. I've pretty much seen every single one of them. They're all very good. Let me just review the genre as a whole. Very nice. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is, I just died by the way, I'm going to go and grab the remaining ectoplasm, make a few buffs, and then just actually get into the pumpkin moon. I think if we're not taking it, you know, super seriously, we can just jump into it and like have fun with it. I think it's going to be good. I want to try do it at the icy arena where we did the Old One's army. I'm not quite sure, though, if it spawns out that far, because I remember when we did the pirate invasion, it was a bit of a challenge because it wasn't near a town, so the enemies wouldn't spawn in. All right, I think this is good enough. I can't actually bail because I am locked into this situation. All right, stop hitting me. Only a few more seconds left. Come on. There we go. All right. Yeah, let's give this a go. So to do this, all we need is some hallowed bars, which we have plenty of since we did multiple farming. We make the medallion, and then we need a couple of buffs. So let me just quickly get rid of all of this. Bam, bam. Wisp in a bowl. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. I'll probably sell that in a little bit. That's another one that I need to just get rid of. Okay, let's make some buffs. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I make life force still? Oh, look at that, I can. I've been very lazy with fishing recently. I do need to get back into it. Okay, all right, there we go. So let me just quickly heal up at the nurse, and then we'll do this. God, I can't wait. I love Halloween so much. I really do. I love it, honestly. It's like, it gets me through the year, especially when it comes to winter and stuff, because I feel like, God, winter is really awful. It's just not great to be around, is it? In reality. All right, let's see. The enemies spawn in. All right, here we go. We got those scarecrows. So I think what I'll do, even though I insulted it, is I'll probably stick between the rainbow gun, the magnet sphere, and the staff. So I'll try use all three. The only thing is, this event like starts to really show how hard it is once you actually start dying. Like once you start dying, it's kind of awful. Because oh god, there we go. Right, so we're already dying, and I say that mainly because you've got to kind of deal with like getting back to stability once you've died. It's a real pain. I think if we stick around this area though, we'll at least have like you know, one concentrated area for all of the defeat the current threat. Really? Oh my god, I didn't realize that was an actual thing during this event. Okay. Well, rest in peace to all my NPCs. They will soon be dead. I want to like get a prediction for this. I think we'll probably go to wave 9. I reckon wave 9. If I can keep alive for a while, that'd be great. This rainbow gun, though, is actually really good for this because you just slap it down. It's a shame it's not larger. That's the only complaint I would say about it. If it was larger, it would be much better. But you kind of just slap it down and let all the enemies walk into it and kind of do their thing. All right, so we got our first morning woods. Christ. Nobody clip that, all right? Nobody take that out of context. Okay, right. So let's see how we do against this anyway with the... Oh, God. I remember this honestly just brings me flashbacks to the Summoners run. Because, oh, it was so hard doing this event as a Summoner. It really was. Because you had to stay awfully close to get your summons to actually do anything. So you couldn't really fly around like I am doing now. So when it would fire out those little firecrackers or whatever they are, splinters, embers, you just die. Oh my God, look at this. It's a nightmare. So I do actually want to try kill one of these pumpkins. The good thing is, because this is somewhat homing, we can kind of get by with this. But the only problem is it's not going to be easy, mainly because every time we get hit, we lose like 300 health or whatever. So I'm going to try keep my distance and also utilize the Rod of Discord. I tell you what, this actually ain't that bad, right? Here I am kind of dissing on dissing on the Spectre Staff. But if a weapon can get you through the Pump King, then it's doing something right, seriously. So I kind of messed that up. I kind of thought I would die then, if I'm being honest. I didn't think I'd survive that one. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. I think it's more because I tried to turn around because of the tree. Yeah, this is honestly really good. Like, if you were farming for... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. As if we did that right at the very end as well. Christ. So, now I know that it's possible to take on a Pump King. I really want to do another run at that. And actually, like, you know, use some more buffs and such. But it's nice. We've got another relic to add. Let's get the Pump King, though. Like, let's get that relic and add it there. It's going to look good. Let me make another medallion. All right, we'll go to sleep for a little bit, and then we'll do this. But yeah, this is nice, you know? Like I say, it's a pretty chill episode. What am I missing here? Is it the ectoplasm? No, I think I've probably put it away. There you go. Yeah. All right, let me make this. We'll make some boss, and we'll do it again. All right, so once it hits nighttime, we're doing Halloween Part 2 Spooky Boogaloo. I put up a tweet earlier because I wanted to kind of look forward in the year to like what's coming out. And I was basically reminded of the fact that there are so many good games still to come out, right? Let me list 4 of them that I shared. Number 1, Hyrule Warriors, the spin-off to Breath of the Wild, sequel to Hyrule Warriors Zelda Edition. That's coming out. I'm excited about that. Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Your boy is back for some swinging around... Is he from Brooklyn? Is that where it is? Is that where Miles... I don't really know too much about Miles Morales. All I know is being Spider-Man is amazing. So I'm excited for more of that, right? I think that's super sick. Cyberpunk 2077. And the best thing about this game, for me personally, is I actually know nothing about it. Seriously, right? I remember when it got announced and Keanu Reeves stepped onto stage and it was all over Twitter, and I thought to myself, that game will be overhyped to death. Don't look into it. So I didn't. I never looked into it. I don't have a clue what the game is, but I'm excited for it. So I've got no expectations, and that's the best way to go into a game like that. And then also, I've spoken about this one before, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm excited to play it, even though it's just another Assassin's Creed. You know, getting it for free is a big perk. Thank you very much, Chaos. Yeah, like what a sick little year for games, right? PlayStation 5's coming out. I also don't have a clue when that's coming out. I think it's a little... I think for people in Britain, it's about a month away. Because I know it comes out in Britain later than it does in the Americas. But that's cool, you know, PS5. And the PS5 for me is not just a PS5 for playing PS5 experiences. No. It's playing through PS4 games that my PS4 can't run. Like Ghost of Tsushima. I played the first level from that. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. And it was amazing. So I'm gonna be playing through all that. And I just think like that is so cool. Like 2020 has been a rubbish year in general. You know, we can all agree on that. You know, it's affected every single one of us. But gaming's looking pretty good, right? Sorry, I was about to say Assassin's Creed again. You can't stop me. But, you know, starting the year with 1.4 and an Animal Crossing, stuff like that. You know, people are getting Spelunky 2. Like, what a year. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. All right, let me get to the pumpkins. That's all honestly, that's all I care about now is pumpkins, right? Pumpkins are dead to me. How fast do you think I'll die when I respawn? Do you think I'll get out? I'm going to spawn... Yeah, there you go. I was going to say, I'm going to spawn on top of that thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save my my buffs for the pumpkins. I'm finding it really hard to multitask today. I'm like... I wish I had an eye tracker for some of these episodes because it would be embarrassing, right? I want you to step inside of my retinas for a second. I like look up at the hotbar to see what weapon, and it takes me like a good couple of seconds to really realize what everything is. It's boomer territory, and I'm sorry about that. All right, let me get all of this going. I love the multi-class setup though. I know we're using like exclusively mage now, pretty much. You know, a little bit of summon, but it's really fun. It's really fun to be like, all right, I'm gonna slap this down. I'm gonna slap this down, and this and this and this. And then you get like a killer combination. It's ace. All right, let's kill this morning wood. Let's elevate it to the next round. All right, this is the pumpkin round. I think did I get... Oh, I got the pet. Nice. All right. Plantero Sombrero is no more. We had a comment yesterday saying, hey, I'm Couch Gang from Mexico and I love the Plantero Sombrero. Ace. I love it. I didn't really think about the fact that, yeah, it is associated with that part of the world, but now you have the Mexican mascot. Hopefully that's appropriate to say. I'm pretty sure it is. But just double checking. In case it's not, I apologize in advance. But yeah, Plantero Sombrero is ace. It's a great pet. All right, let's get out of there. But I do really like this pet as well. The reason I like this pet is it's iconic for me in a way of 1.2.4. And whenever I see it, I always think of the fact that it kind of does that weird spin around the player. And I think it looks very cool. Right. Oh, God. Oh, God. Wait, did you despawn, Pumpkin? Did it despawn or did it die? I think it despawned. All right. All right. This ain't looking good. Please don't despawn. It probably will. All right, let's pick up a bit of that health. Oh, God. Oh, God. I feel like this is all this is, but oh, God. Come on, I just want to kill one of them. Just let me kill one, and then I'll be content. And then I'll feel like I've actually done a good job today. With my chill vibes. It's definitely a Sunday episode. Hey, there we go. Look at that. We got it. One thing that kind of blew my mind, I didn't actually know this for the longest time, is the fact that the item drop rates are actually dependent on the round. So the further you go into the event, the better chance you have at better weapons and stuff. I wanted to pick up the relic over here before it despawns or whatever. I know items don't despawn. Oh, we did get an item. We got the whip. Oh, that is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I remember farming for the whip now, come to think of it, in the Summoner's Run. So, I know that a lot of you say that, you know, this Let's Play to you is more of a podcast. I'm actually very curious. What podcasts do you listen to? So, I actually do want to give a shout out to one that I listen to legitimately every time they post one, and I have done for years. There's a great one called Nerd Soup, right? I found them through Game of Thrones years and years and years ago. And now it's not about Game of Thrones at all, but it's still golden. Yeah, Nerd Soup, I'd really recommend it. It's a bunch of dudes from New York just chatting about stuff. It's great. It's great. It's got a good cast of characters as well, which is always good to see. And it's been interesting as well because I remember one of the latecomers. You know, when he started off, people were just so not keen on him. Like, every video was just kind of ripping on him. And then now, like, he's like one of the best people on the podcast. And I do love stuff like that. It's development. Yeah, Nerd Soup Podcast. Would highly recommend. Available on Spotify or iTunes or your podcast platform of choice. All right, there we go. There we go. There's the Halloween-themed episode. It's got lots of deaths. Caleb, rack 'em up. that was good fun. I really did enjoy that. I went into it with zero expectations. I didn't need any of the items, which made it even sweeter. I think when you go into this and you've got to actually farm, it's kind of the worst, right? Getting spawn trapped by this, it's kind of the worst. But yeah, when you go in for zero expectations, it's good fun. I think it makes the whole event better. All right, can I get out of here? He's gone. He's a zoomer. I thought he might stick around a little bit longer because he had my moolah. So let's pick up some of the stuff off the floor. We got our relic. We got the pumpkin scented candle, which is the pet, which I bloomin' love. I think it's ace. Is there anything else that we left on the floor? I imagine there's quite a bit over here. Yeah, there is. All right. Because I saw a lot die over here. Mainly us. Okay, cool. All right, let's take it back to the base. I've got to grab that as well. I'm a bit of a completionist. And let's slap this one down. So we do have a Frost Moon to do now, but I feel like most people do Frost Moon, you know, post Golem. So what have we really got to do? Please give me a bit of a reminder, because I'm actually struggling to think. I know that Frost Moon's important. We've still got to grind out for the rest of the coins from the Old One's army, but I'll do that off camera. Do we do Duke Fishron now before we do Golem? Should that be the challenge of Featherworthy? Because if not, we're almost ready to move on. Other than the fact we haven't got the Master Ninja gear, we have new weapons, new armors, stuff like that. So we're doing all right. Where's the whip? Oh, it's longer. Yeah, I haven't used this since it got the long buff. Look at that. Oh, I love it. It's such a sick whip. It's ace. It's really, really good. Anything else that we got? No. All right. Okay, yeah. We've summed it all up. Hey, we've not had the robot one yet. Actually, real quick, how much is it for spooky armor? Wow, Christ. All right, it's a fair amount. Maybe what we should do is we should add a spooky... Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to get the princess. Right, okay, that's top priority tomorrow. Right, that's it. We're getting the princess tomorrow. Oh my God. Yeah, we're getting the princess tomorrow, and we're going to use her item. And we'll probably do Pumpkin Moon again to just try it out. Right, so that is going to do it for today's episode. Guys, give it a big fat thumbs up like normal if you enjoyed it. If you are new around here and this was your first one, hey, subscribe. You know, join the channel. Join the Couch Gang. Join us. Become one. Very cult-like. Very Halloweeny. Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. I was just trying to think. Is there what I need to do? There isn't. I'll see you tomorrow. Right. Have a great day, everyone. Shout out to the channel members. Thanks for watching. Peace.